So, hello everyone and welcome to another DSC at Home Christmas experiment. This one's more of a demonstration than an experiment, but it's still pretty cool. So what we're going to be doing is making our own snow globes, okay? So, first things first, it doesn't actually have to be a globe, okay? So we're going to use a jar, but if you have a globe, that's great, but a jar works fine as well. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is take the lid of the jar, okay, and I'm going to find a little ornament. So maybe a little tree or a little snowman. We're going to use a little polar bear, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to glue the polar bear to the lid of the jar like that. Okay, so I'll just do that now. Now, when you are gluing the polar bear down, what you need to remember is that you need to use waterproof glue, okay? Now this is really important because this jar or globe is going to be filled with a lot of water, and if you don't use waterproof glue, then it will just detach, the ornament will just detach from the base, okay? So let me just stick that down like that. There we go. Put that to one side, let it dry a bit. Now, snow globes are usually filled with water. So if we were to just use water, the glitter or the snow fall really, really quickly and it's not ideal. So we're going to add something called glycerin, which you might use if you enjoy making icing for cakes, for example. The glycerin helps because, like I was saying, it will make the snow fall a bit more slowly and it'll look a bit more wintry. Now you can also use baby oil instead of water and glycerin, and that should probably have the same effect. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this probably about 2/3, just over a half, 2/3 with water, like this. And then we're going to add in some glycerin. Now we don't need a huge amount of this. I'm just going to use a couple of teaspoons, I think, to start with. One, there's two, that should do to start with. Good. Now what I'm actually going to do, now that I look at it, is fill up the rest with water. So you want it fairly full with water, but remember you want to leave enough space so that your ornament can go back into it. Now we're going to add some glitter as well, so this is going to be our snow. So we'll put a few sprinkles of that in. That should look good. And I'm going to give it a little stir. Good. Now, depending on the glue that you've used, you might need to wait a little while for the ornament to set on the lid. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it in now, and we'll see what happens. Okay, there we go. Like that, and there you go, you've got your snow globe. So you can see there's still a little bit of space at the top there. I probably could have put in a little bit more water, but you see the glitter isn't just kind of falling down, it's sort of floating around and coming down slowly, and that's the glycerin that's helping it do that. So if we give it a shake, there you go, it's like a little snowstorm in your snow globe with our polar bear here. Of course you can use any ornament you want, it doesn't have to be a polar bear. We just chose a polar bear because we like him. Give it a try, see how it works out.